बाजे मुरलिया बाजे, अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, होठ पे माया विराजे, बाजे
मुरलिया बाजे, बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे, अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, होठ पे माया विराजे, बाजे मुरलिया
बाजे, बाजे मुरलिया बाजे।
हरे हरे बांस की बनी मुरलिया, हरे हरे बांस की बनी मुरलिया, मरम मरम को छुए अंगुरिया, मरम मरम को छुए अंगुरिया,
चंचल चतुर अंगुरिया जिस पर, चंचल चतुर, चंचल चतुर अंगुरिया जिस पर, कनक मुंदरिया साजे, बाजे मुरलिया बाजे, बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे। पीली मुंदरी अंगुरी शाम, बमा बाबा निनी बाबा निनी बनी बनी निनी बमा बाबा गमा बजानी, pani za gare gare ni za re ni za ma gare za re ni za ma gare za ni ni da da ni za da ni ri za ni ni da ni ri za re za ni za ni 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 ba ma ba ga ma ba za ni ba ni da ma ba za ni 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 da ba ta ma da ma ga ba ma ba ga ma ba ni, पीली मुंदरी अंगूरी शाम, मुंदरी पर राधा का नाम, मुंदरी पर राधा का नाम,
आकर देखे सुने मधुर सुर, आकर देखे सुने मधुर सुर, राधा गोरी लाजे, बाजे मुरलिया
बाजे, बाजे मुरलिया बाजे, अधर धरे हो, अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, होठ पे माया विराजे, बाजे मुरलिया बाजे, बाजे मुरलिया बाजे। नी za da da re 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 za 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 ni za za re ga re ga re ga re re za re ni za da da re 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 za sa re ni ma pa।
भूल गई राधा भरी गगरिया,
जाने न जाने तेरो न जाने, जाने न जाने तेरो न जाने, जाने न जाने तेरो न जाने, जाने अध जगराजे बाजे मुरलिया,
बाजे बाजे रे मुरलिया,
बाजे 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 मुरलिया, बाजे बाजे मुरलिया, बाजे अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर,
अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, प्रेम पे माया विराजे, बाजे मुरलिया, बाजे बाजे रे मुरलिया, बाजे
बाजे मुरलिया, बाजे बाजे मुरलिया, बाजे मुरलिया, बाजे मुरलिया, गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पतः न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यम्। भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्ये ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः, यः शिवः स गुरुः स्मृतः, विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पकः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्रः येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः
प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवैत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्ससुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं जगत् कृष्णं वन्दे जगत्। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Hare Murare, He Nam. बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर। हरि ओम हरि ओम। लेट अस चैंट। 19 श्री भगवानुवाच इहैवतैर्जितः सर्गः येषां साम्ये स्थितं मनः निर्दोषं हि समं ब्रह्म तस्माद् ब्रह्मणि ते स्थिताः न प्रहर्ष्येत् प्रियं प्राप्य नोद्विजेत् प्राप्य चाप्रियम् स्थिरबुद्धिरसम्मूढः ब्रह्मविद् ब्रह्मणि स्थितः बाह्यस्पर्शेष्वसक्तात्मा विन्दत्यात्मनि यत्सुखम् स ब्रह्मयोगयुक्तात्मा सुखमक्षयमश्नुते ये हि संस्पर्शजा भोगाः दुःखयोनय एव ते आद्यन्तवन्तः कौन्तेय न तेषु रमते बुधः न तेषु रमते बुधः। We had seen yesterday that there were 3 or 4 points. What we see and experience in the world, certain things have lot of joy. That joy is made out of your vasana only. Intrinsically, the world does not have the nature of Ananda. So, this is what we discussed yesterday. If you remember, I had said the experience of limitlessness in me, that is the name of joy or fulfillment. And any vasana which is there, it allows the limitless self to reflect more in that thought, and therefore there is more experience of joy in the reflection of thought and reflection of Anand, reflection of self in the thought which is the Anand. We superimpose in the object. And in the company of that object, the reflection is very intense, because there is no disturbing factor of the reflected joy. So first point was that world is not a source of joy. Well, but I feel it. I have experience about that. What to do with my experience of joy with the world? My only point is that don't make that experience a reality. Don't make that experience the last point of your life. Because where you are experiencing joy, there you won't have experienced joy after some time. Logically negate it as much as possible and try to create the sense of falseness in that joy. So instead of Vishayanand, have more Vairagyanand and Vidyanand rather than Vishayanand. Try to contemplate, will this give me joy at all time? Is this person the source of my joy? Was this person all the time the source of my joy? Was this thing always the source of my joy? Or under certain condition only I am experiencing joy? And you will discover that this thing or a person or a situation is very limited in its source of joy. Because of this I had sorrow also. So, Vairagya comes from your discrimination. At least don't depend on that joy. At least. This person is called Bhai Sparsheshu Asaktatma. This is Vairagyanand. At least you are detached. At least you are not taking your joy. So world is not a source of joy. This is realized from your contemplation, reflection, analysis, from your what shall I say, maturity. You need a very high level of intellectual maturity. You need a high level of analysis in your mind. And slowly you will feel that this thing was not giving me fulfillment as I expected. I'll come to the next verse. Second point is self is the source of joy. Self is the source of joy. Second point is this. In satsang, in your bhajan, you go to yourself. In puja, so many times I said one point, the experience of limitlessness in mind or self is called joy. Experience of I don't have to work, experience of I don't have to go out to enjoy. Second, experience of there is no threat to my existence. Experience of there is nothing limiting me. These four experiences are possible only in the self. So, akartritva anubhuti, abhoktritva anubhuti. Third was, Third was, my existence is astitva anubhuti. And fourth was, nothing is going to stop me with birth and death. The joy is the name of the actually self and Brahman only. Body will pass away, but I won't pass away. Body will pass away. So four experiences I don't have to do anything in this world. I don't have to enjoy anything. My existence is unnegatable. You can't kill me. You can't put me down. You can put my body down. You can put the reputation of the body down. But me you cannot put down. I am not the object of your action. This is the third experience. Existence, and you cannot modify me. I am with my Lord, you can say. More you make this cognition as your diet, more saintly you become. I thrive, I live with this thought whole day and night. I have no work to do. I have no enjoyment. My existence cannot be negated anywhere at any place. And nobody can act upon me and influence me. I am non-influenceable. I am non-modifiable. If you want, in the devotional language, in the Karma Yoga language, my work will be done by God. I have to purify myself to give Him the seat. My enjoyment will be for the Lord. I am with the God, so nobody can touch me. And existence of the God is non-negatable. These four points, if you munch day and night, then from Vairagyanand you will transfer to Vidyanand. Not that Vidyanand. Vidyanand is there, no? Cape Town. Not that Vidyanand. But when you experience, I have to do this, I have to do that, he said to me, you have made yourself very gross. So when you make yourself gross, don't expect you won't be caught. If you become a bread, somebody will eat you. Somebody will eat you. If you become a chair, somebody will sit on you. If you become coat, somebody will hang you. If you become a denture, somebody will eat through you. Anything finite when you become, you are putting yourself at the risk of being dependent. So let the world be at its own place. So this is called Brahma Yoga Yuktatma. This is Vidyanand. Brahmani Yoga Samadhi. Samadhi doesn't mean some meditation. Samadhi means cognition here. Being established in Brahma. Saptami Tatpurush. And then Brahma Yogen Yuktaha Tasmin Vyapratta Atma, whose mind is endowed with this experience, four experience. In me no work, in me no enjoyment, in me no negatable existence, and in me non-influenceability. You can do anything to my body, to my mind, but me, you cannot touch me. I am untouchable. Avyaktoyam avikaryoyam. When you make these 4 points your all the time, like people who eat pan and supadis. So they will have a pan. Here I have not seen, but I have seen people having regular pan, at least 30-40 pan per day. India. Many people have seen that. So only when they eat, they don't have pan, otherwise pan is there in their mouth. And nicely they will tuck the pan inside while talking, while thinking, while writing. All the time some pan is there. I'm not lying. I'm not lying on this matter. So many times we have talked about that. So, and when I give prasad, give me, I'll take later on. So this, as in your mouth you keep the pan. I don't know you have eaten or not. Pan you have eaten. Like this. Pan should not be eaten like biscuit, like khatam ho gaya. It is not for fulfilling your stomach. It is a mukhvas. It is more for your digestion and mukhvas, without surti, without tobacco, etc. So you take it, and while walking, talking, they have enjoyment. And they will slowly munch also. So you can see, because the nature of the tongue is, if something is there, it keeps on moving. So they will keep on having that. And if one is over, they have another one. And then they will open it. They place it properly. And they will, there's a katha is there, chuna is there. So this should be. And there is a cutter also, there's a betel cutter also. I don't know you have seen or not. There's a cut like that. There's a whole dibba for that. They carry some people when they go here and there. Like I carry puja things. So they carry it. And they cut it, and then katha, chuna, सब कुछ है बढ़िया ऐसे. इसको फेरते हैं ऐसे करके, टिपिकली. आप इसको डाइट बनाओ अपनी. बोले बेटा I am working person, I have to work so much. I am not saying you don't work. Never become a direct worker. Become indirectly a worker. Let you are working through God and God is working through you. आप काम करवाना सीखो भगवान से. Some people are very good in making others work. Any work you give, they find somebody else to work. They have siddhi. You give them some work, bole, we'll get it done. And somewhere this research, and they catch and they call somebody and they just, this is the work Swamiji has said. Swamiji has said, oh my God. Similarly, your whole job is to find out God to do your work. आप डायरेक्ट एजेंट मत बनो. You cannot handle action. You cannot handle family. You cannot handle your body. You cannot handle health. You cannot handle disease. You cannot handle husband, wife, of course. You cannot handle children. This is not for your area to handle. You will always make a mess out of what you handle. Therefore, one word came, manhandling. You know, manhandling is what? What? Assault. He manhandled. assaulted means he had beaten that person or he has humiliated that or something. It should be God handled, not man handling. Well, a lot of work is there. If you are a karma yogi, okay, accept lot of work is there, but God will be doing my work and I'll be praying to the God to use me to complete His work. You dispossess the work and possess the God. You are just a facilitator to allow God to function to you. I am facilitating God's kartrutva through me. God's doership through me. I am not directly working, I am indirectly working. Nimitta matram bhava sabyasachen. ठीक है ना? If some enjoyment comes to you, always think, I am not enjoying, I am making the God enjoy through my enjoyment. It is cheating if you enjoy, it is His thing, so you cannot enjoy. Good food is there, I am not saying don't eat, but eat together with God. Don't share with God. Third thing, somebody says something to you, let the God tackle it. Don't take the experience on your ego. Ego will magnify it. This is the fourth point. Third point, never feel I will die. You say I will go with God. When I will pass away, God will come and He will take me anywhere. Or I will go, I am not dying. This is Karma Yoga Bhasha. Jnana Yoga Bhasha is nothing called death. So, this is called you are training your mind to create a proper way of thinking. Joy is in the self. There is no joy in the world. Third point is experience of joy in the world is a reflected anand. It is because of my vasana I am getting anand. Fourth point, as much as I will purify my mind, reflection in each thought will be very bright. If I have a pure mind, that means it does not have kam, krodha, etc. Small things will give you a lot of joy. You don't need very big things, like a child is there, small things give him a lot of joy. If you do like this, he'll be happy. So this is called childlike mind. But to become an agent, become an enjoyer, and convince yourself that joy is outside, you are putting yourself in the jaw of a crocodile. In Indonesia, they have a show where the girl comes or the boy comes and puts his head in the mouth of the jaw of the crocodile. Or hand. One day it did like that, crocodile. And it twisted also. He cleared up this part, this much. Crocodile swabhav is like that. They are meant for doing like that. Usko bhook lagi hogi. So just he took this part. That was like you take some kind of a small piece of bread. So he just cut it. This much was cleaned up. Don't create future sorrows. This is called Brahma Yoga Yuktatma. I will go ahead. My time is less. 4 things you have to internalize it, munch it, visualize it. Don't be anxious worker. Be a relaxed facilitator. Don't be alone in your work. Be a cooperative person to the God. Allow the God to work through you. Allow the God to enjoy through you. If praise is there, better God should enjoy. If suffering is there, offer it to God. Don't take it on your ego. You cannot handle it. I am with my own self. Tasmad vishaya bhaya vishaya prite kshanikaya indriyani nivartayet atmani akshay sukharti. Underline that. Sukham ayak akshami uchyate. Therefore, one who akshay sukharti, kya acha shabd hai. One who is desirous of infinite joy, akshay sukharti. He should withdraw his senses from the sense object. Withdraw means he should not dwell that this has lot of joy, this is lot of joy. If you don't believe, please take joy from somewhere for 10, 20 years and report back to me what you got. You will experience where you took joy, therefrom you got solid sorrows. And this is said in next verse, which is very important. I am not asking you to by heart, because I feel you must have by heart. Don't taunt me. This is a way of telling it is very important. Itaha cha nivartet, because of this also you should withdraw. Bhaskar connects it. This is called Sangati. Sangati means two slokas should be linked, not that you are arbitrarily talking anything. There is no linking between two thoughts. Yehi samsparshaja bhogaha dukkhayone evate. Bapre. That bhog, enjoyment, born out of contact of sense organ and sense object, they are the mother of, they are definitely the mother of sorrows. Well, why mother of sorrows? I already told. Adyantavanta Kaunte, O Kaunte, son of Kunti, they are having beginning and end. Na teshu ramate buddha, the wise person don't revel in that. So let us open it for some time. I'll try to go. Let me see. When you superimpose joy on some object because of your vasana, because that person whom you like, other person may not like, because he doesn't have his vasana. Before marriage, you did not have vasana about the wife. She was just a girl, and he was just a boy. I saw him, he saw me, or I saw her. It was just a casual meeting. It became casualty later on. It was just a simple hello, hi relation was there. How are you? All fine, thank you. She was not appearing very good in the very beginning. Neither he was appearing so good. It is only when I talked, I created a demand for her in my mind. Or I created a demand for him in my mind. Vasana means creating a demand for something. I dwell, I revel how nicely she smiles, how nicely she gave me one flower. It is me who created inside a vacuum without her. You were not having a vacuum earlier. See the way, the very good handwriting she has. Very good handwriting. Wow. What a smell the letter has. बेवकूफ़ी की हद तो है नहीं कोई. There is no limit to foolishness. पता नहीं क्या क्या देखते हो आप. वाह वाह वाह, शी इज समवेयर, अलग टाइप की है वो लड़का, अलग टाइप का है। क्यों? टाइपिस्ट है वो। तो earlier typists used to be there separately. They didn't have computer. Separately they were learning typing, I think. And there was some speed was there in the offices. They could see and they could do like that. And there used to be. I don't know you have seen or not. Dekha, a typist. And supposing you have to do research papers, so you have to give the typist. So they used to type. Those who were in that era. You created a vacuum for somebody in your heart. That was your failure of life. First of life goes in creating a vacuum. Second part of our life goes in removing the mistake of creating vacuum. And these two parts takes our whole life. इतनी बड़ी मिस्टेक हो गई, अब उसको क्लियर करने में बोले हम exhausting and purifying myself. But why you made yourself impure first? First you mess up the whole mind, then you are purifying it. So बोले I did not know, I was innocent. No, you are fool. Not innocent. Okay. ये ही संस्पर्शजा भोगाः दुःख योनिः एवते. बोले why? First of all, took that object, that boy, girl, money, fame, or my house, which I want, to align with me. At least either it should come to me or I should go to that. That itself is first challenge. That sanyog doesn't come that whom I like a lot or which things I like or that we are all together. वो साथ ही नहीं हम लोग मिल पाते हैं, तेरा मेरा साथ हो ही नहीं पाता है. That amount of money that I wanted, neither money is coming to me, neither I am able to go to the money. We both are separate. इतना दुख होता है अलग रहने में ना. So first challenge is before enjoyment, you should at least come together. पहले मिले तुम आओ तो पहले साथ तो आओ. And that making some object together is the work of your prarabdha and work not of your just effort. This job I did not get. नई job आई आपके पास, क्या कर सकते हैं? This money, this house I didn't get, this wife I didn't get, this child I didn't get, this grandson I didn't get. वो साथ में आए तो पहले वो, तब तो enjoyment होगा. Outer thing, first challenge is it should come in line to me. It should be available for me. Available ही नहीं है वो चीज जो हम enjoy करना चाहते थे. हमारा प्रारब्ध ही नहीं था. I wanted to be with that house and that house I did not get. I wanted to be with that office I didn't get. I wanted to be with that marriage didn't happen. Whatever you wanted, everything comes in line to it is almost impossible. This is the first prep. This is called P1. P1 means pain number 1. Now, supposing an object, you get it. You get the type of son you want, type of daughter you want, type of wife you want. They listen to you, or type of job you want, or type of house you want. So many things are in your mind to align with everything what you want is almost impossible. That you got the house that you wanted, wife you wanted, child you wanted, office you wanted, boss you wanted, subordinate you wanted, car you wanted, colleague you wanted, boss you wanted. So many things to align with my mind, it is almost impossible. So you have already developed P1 somewhere. You definitely live with some pain that I wanted this and I could not get it. Second thing, even if you get it, to enjoy something for a longer time, You need an ambience. You cannot enjoy for a longer time unless you have a capacity and the ambience. How much you can eat? How much you can enjoy in the office? Office life also has some, every ambience has some disturbance in enjoyment. No enjoyment can be without some kind of disturbance. Because system is there. If you are in the office, there are 20 people around you. All will not be conducive for you. To enjoy something for a long time and with with lot of people, that takes difficulty. You will have health issues will come up. You will have bodily issues. You will have emotional matter. It is my wife's birthday today, and the office work is there today a lot. Tomorrow is my urgent meeting. So I thought we'll celebrate together. I had ordered cakes also, and we had put diya in the temple also. And we have the caterers also. I invited all relatives also. It's her 30th birthday. First time 30th birthday has come. So, and I was all set, and 5 o'clock we had a meeting, and he says, urgently please come. There is some kind of problem in the office, something has blasted, and one person is injured badly. I was looking forward to it. I'm so sad about it. Everything, even if the enjoyment is there, you cannot have it. You go for a nice hotel, 7-star hotel. I have gone in all these places, not once, many times. Food is over in 15-20 minutes. अब क्या करें? अब कब तक भाई? How long you'll see the curtain and how long you'll see that crockeries? मिल इसको ले जाओ यार. How long you see your room? Very nice room is there. Very sophisticated furniture is kept. Nice fridge is there. In that lot of eatables are there. But you have to pay for it also. So that is also an issue. Not that you can keep on eating. You will come and check when you go for checkout. Don't do that mistake. That also hurts. हर चीज के साथ कहीं न कहीं कुछ गड़बड़ आ जाता है मामला. अब हम खा रहे हैं, वाइफ इज देयर, चिल्ड्रन इज देयर, वन चाइल्ड, हिज होल दाल हैड फॉलन इन. क्या यार, कैसे करते हो? कुछ न कुछ हो जाता है. आई गेव समथिंग एंड ही सेड आई डोंट ईट दिस. ठीक से तो बोल सकते थे, आई डोंट ईट इट. आई एम नॉट फोर्सिंग यू. यू से इन सच रूड मैनर यू आर सेइंग. No, I'm not rude. I'm not okay. It's okay. Let's eat properly. और एक फोन आ जाता है. कुछ ना कुछ सिचुएशन में ऐसा है. Something is in the situation that doesn't make it a homogeneous enjoyment for a long time. Or you get exhausted, tired. It will bring P2. पेन आ जाता है. ठीक है? This is second point is there. Anything, house you go and enjoy. After some time you feel, see, this curtain is not proper. This paint is coming out. Of those who have house, nice houses, they have, but 10 issues of maintenance comes. This drainage problem is there. Plumbing problem has come up. Water is not there, or that light is not working. ये सब तो हो गई आपके साथ. Fame, you are a famous person, these cricketers, movie stars. Do you think they are happy? Every second they have such bad comments in the various things. Somebody comments in any internet. Our next film was a flop. This was a super hit. And when they go, they are so afraid that this film may not be. Every shoot, I ask them, I see them rather in the interview. He said, when we go for shooting, we are scared whether we'll really bring out our best or not. It's a tense moment. It's not very easy. 20 times I took a shot. And it was tense moment. I could not bring out that which I wanted. The script was not very good this time. कुछ न कुछ हो जाता है. Second, P2. P3. Even when you enjoy, after that, there is a sense of new vasana you created. Vasana means you created an unnecessary pressure which throws you out. I have to see you. I have to talk to you. I have to touch you. I have to eat this. I cannot live without it. I'm feeling so alone. I'm feeling so lonely. Please understand my point. I have to see something. I have to be with you. You create lot of inner urgencies which are painful. And all urgencies, when it is unanswered, your vasana urgency converts into sorrow. So P1, P2 and P3, they are the result of all enjoyment. And Bhashyakar is not going to leave you. In Dukkha Yonya Ev he reads the Avidya Kritatvat. He says all are made of ignorance only. But why ignorance? Because where you see joy, there is no joy. But he has a joy. Well, it is a Panch Mahabhut. But I enjoy food. It is you are enjoying a muddy food, tasty mud. Nothing else is there. Well, but why enjoy? That is your problem. You have because of ignorance, you can see anything and anything. In ugliness also you can see beauty. That in ignorance. That is not an issue. When the dog is attracted to another dog, after all, he sees a lot of joy in another dog. Therefore, is attracted to another dog. So dog doesn't see beauty in you. You may have a lot of beauty. But the dog will see the other dog only as beautiful. Howsoever you may be having makeup and howsoever you may be beautiful and you may have got Miss Chatsworth award. But when the dog will not run after you. Dog sees beauty in that dog only. Ajeeb si baat hai yaar. So where you start seeing joy, you don't know. People see joy in drugs. People, they take injection. Drug injections are there. They have joy in that. Kya karenge bhai? I mean that people eat that cheese which has a stink. There is quite a horrible cheese is there. It has a terrible smell is there, but they like it. And once I was going somewhere in the airport, somewhere it touched my hand, I had to wash so many times. But the other person was enjoying it naturally. Any vasana you can make. In China there is a vasana for eating snakes. So snake is kept in a jar. Live snake is there. The markets are there. Crabs are there. They take it out. They put it directly. They fry it. And they put same snake like that on your plate. And they cut it. And they eat with the spoon and fork. I'm not joking. And they relish it. The snake soups are there. Crab soups are there. There's a dog meat there. कुछ भी तुम वासना बना लो, तुम पागल आदमी हो, पागल आदमी टाइप हो, तो क्या करा जाए तुम्हारे साथ? अविद्या कृतत्वात्. You can enjoy anything. इसमें कौन सी बात है? अब the mosquito enjoys the blood. अच्छा भाई, if I keep the blood you take. No, it wants directly fresh blood. It has a God-given straw. नहीं है उसके, उसी को मजा आता है, उसका वही अच्छा लगता है उसको, मॉस्किटो को हम क्या करें? When I see the wildlife, the tiger jumping on a goat, I feel what taste would be there in that? The goat, that too a raw meat, no taste of that. कोई मसाला नहीं, मिर्च नहीं, नमक नहीं, कुछ नहीं, but it is enjoying it. उसमें कुछ नहीं, but it is enjoying it. Like a mad, they enjoy that. So whatever you can train your mind, you can start enjoying anything. Anything you can enjoy. You can enjoy dirtiest thing of this world. Like the क्या बोले छोड़ देते. So ये ही संस्पर्शा भोगा दुख योनिया. You are creating P1, P2, P3 for every issue. A word is there. Yatha ihaloke tatha parloke api. As in this world, other world is also there. The Rambha and Apsaras and what, they also are a source of sorrow only. कहीं भी sorrow बना लो. I have known people who lick the wall because there was a what is it called, calcium there. Calcium was in the wall. उसी में अच्छा लगता है. I will ask classroom, some children were eating chalk. Chalk ही अच्छा लगता उनको. They used to collect the chalk, the small pieces, and they used to eat that chalk. The chalk is a calcium, I think. कुछ भी अच्छा लग सकता है. Small worms. You don't want people eat. Small worms are there, this big. This big. There is a farming of worms. And they eat that worm. Live people eat it. Live also I have seen on the videos people eating something. कुछ भी आदत बना लो, उसमें क्या है? आदत बना लो. Anything by ignorance, anything appears as anything. Ignorance and Maya is a typical thing. Any ugliest thing can appear most beautiful. Worst taste can appear most tasty. But it is a source of sorrow. Then P1, I did not get this. P2, I have to maintain it now. I have to maintain a house. I have to maintain a relationship. Unki birthday hai. If I don't go, they'll feel bad. I have to say. Unki marriage hai. Acha, marriage may have to go. But I'm tired. I have to maintain the relationship. Otherwise, I can't make it. So contact doesn't mean sense-object contact. It can be emotional contact, ego contact. All are pain-giving. Nothing is very full of joy. Bhashkar writes, golden line, na sansare sukhasya gandhamatram api asti. Not even a whiff of joy is there. Itni baat bol diya. But it is, I appear because that is your vasana is there. Your vasana is there. I mean, supposing you take tea in your coffee and tea, and for 1 month you stop taking tea. I mean, coffee, sugar. You take sugar in your coffee and tea. For 1 month you don't take. After that again you take, will not like it. Well, too much of sugar. I don't like sugar. Please remove the sugar from my coffee. Many people take sugarless coffees and sugarless tea. And if you put one also, they say, no, I don't take tea and coffee, I mean the sugar at all. They have tuned their mind. Iti buddhva vishay mrig trishnikaya indriyani nivartet. Indriyani nivartet. Try to remove that. But I have vasana, what to do? At least don't allow it to project. Don't give a road to your vasanas. It will become very big. And this is just illusory joy. Acha? And you know what happens? Sometimes the person whom you loved, he leaves. Now you have impression without expression. And that is depression. Only we were together once upon a time. Same place we sat. When somebody passes away in your house, you rewind everything. Only this is the chair, this is the table we used to eat. She liked so much, he liked so much. This is today is the day when that person passed away. Today is the day, yes, today is the day. Everything was fine, everything was very well. I don't know what all happened, but it all It's over. So you live with the sadness for whole life, right? And husband and wife, one passes, one has to pass. So you live with the sadness of memories, of lot of memories. Because you have lot of memories. 30, 40 years you develop memories only. You develop lot of impressions also. बहुत हालत खराब हो जाती है. And God forbid, if our younger son, daughter pass away, then again a lot of memories are there. दुख योनिया नहीं है, didn't get sorrow. What more you want? More was sorrow. और क्या चाहिए आपको? sorrow चाहिए क्या और? ये तो जब प्रारब्ध, when the time is over, we will leave. You are leaving on 15, 14. Your time is over here. Bye bye, Hari Om, Namaste, Tata. We are here as long as prarabdha is there. After that, we are going to separate. Na teshu ramate buddha. Bhaskar writes here, Atyant mudha nam evhi visheshu rati drishyate. Is that to indulge, you should be extremely foolish. This is a petty style, don't feel bad, I'm not saying. Guru है ना, डांटते पीटते रहते थोड़ा सा. They are guru, so they have the right to scold us. ये तो गुरुओं के भी गुरु हैं, शंकराचार्य भगवान. डांट देते, मूर्ख, बेवकूफ, पागल हो गया, ऐसे बोलते रहते हैं. Don't feel hurt. ठोंकते रहते हैं अपने को. अत्यंत मूढ़ा नाम एवही विशेष रति दृश्यते. Now you have impression, no expression. Result, next birth. You have wife vasana but no wife. Now next birth, you will get another wife. Or you become wife of somebody. You have children vasana but no child. Next birth. It is not going to end. Mistakes don't end. One mistake, breeds another mistake. Mistake is never important. It has a big family. One mistake breeds another mistake, another mistake, another mistake. It is not going to end. There is no end to the subject and topic. This please call and talk to that person. Please do this to the person. Please do to the child. Once you do, you have to do whole life then. Well, my son, he wants my attention. So once you give, how old is he? Not very old, 50. So he is there. I have to be with him. So once you give whole life, he will be addicted to you now. आपको छोड़ेगा नहीं, फिर वो बोलेगा you are not attending me. You are not loving me now. You used to love me once upon a time. Put expiry date to all your relations. Before they leave, you leave. At least mentally, if not physically. Mentally dispossess, so that you have a good death. Good death. Because I already left everybody. This is Bhagavan Krishna's teaching. He said, Ujjav gacchodhava Badrinath. Well, go to Badrinath all alone. Visualize that I don't want to remember anybody when I am passing away. As you see your end, you start making your means also. I don't want to talk at that time, I don't want to listen, I don't want to be with anybody. I don't want any attachment of any sort at that time. I want to be with the God. That is my dream. ठीक है? From now only you keep on thinking. So I have the end to everything. I start, I know that I have to complete this by this. Our relation should have a completion job. That is called sadhana. Otherwise it goes on and on and on and on. I have to attend the child, I have to attend the marriage, I have to see this, this is the house is there, I have to pay the bill of this. And therefore, Bhashika writes, that this instinctive life which creates P1, P2, P3, you should try. Tat parihare yatna adhikyam kartavyam. You should put lot of effort. भाष पढ़ना कभी और एक किताब ही नहीं, आई कैन रीड एवरीथिंग, दिस नो बुक है, किताब तो नहीं है, बुक इज देयर. नेक्स्ट श्लोक इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट देन लास्ट श्लोक. बोले हम मर जाएंगे. गीता पढ़ते पढ़ते याद करते करते मरेंगे लग रहा है. आई एम वेरी हैप्पी इफ यू डाई व्हाइल चैंटिंग गीता. You can be not more fortunate. If you while chanting Gita you pass away, chanting Ramayana you pass away, anywhere, or chanting Lord's name you pass away, nothing. One person went to Somnath, then he offered pranam, he didn't get up, he passed away. उसकी शिव भक्ति was of course. Offered नमस्कार किया, वहीं गिर गया. लोगों का क्या हुआ, वो खत्म, प्राण ले लिया भगवान. Last thought is of भगवान. अच्छी बात है ना. शक्नोति हैव यस्सोढुम् प्राक् शरीर विमोक्षणात् कामक्रोधोद्भवं वेगम् सयुक्तः स सुखी नरः. Now Bhagwan is coming to dealing with our uncontrolled personality. We have uncontrolled, unbridled personality in us. Unmanageable personality. That is called rag, dvesh. A person's immaturity is because he has made his mind very small on a certain matter. He is not able to think more. He can't be far-sighted. He can't be deep-minded. He can't be the one who has a big vision all around he can see. When you lose this capacity of seeing all around, you don't have a vihangam drishti. Vihangam, understand, no? Understand. Bird's eye view. When the bird flies, like you are in the airplane, you have vihangam drishti. You see the whole city at a glance. Well, this is Durban. Durban is there. This water is there. When you don't have a capacity to see moksha, the capacity to see sadhana, the capacity to see dispassion, there are moments where you lose the very big capacity to see. That is called your sorrow. Sorrow is not situational. Sorrow is the incapacity to see very far, very behind, deep, all around. And that expresses by Kam and Krodha or Raga Dvesh. Kam, Krodha is a Raga Dvesh. I am obsessed by certain joy. I want joy from him. I don't like this. And Bhagavan is now putting a very encouraging shloka. Last one was little hard-hitting. Now he is giving a positive version of that. As a teacher, he creates a fear, and then he creates, I'll give you now prize. Prize is given. Shaknoti ihaiva yas sodhum. You are able to. Sodhum means sadhatu is there. Sadhatu. Taman pratyay is there. Like kartum, sodhum, sadhatu. Sodhum means able to sustain, tolerate. What? Before death, after that he doesn't get angry. There is not the issue. So prak sharir vimokshanat kama krodhod bhavam vegam. Well, he is not excited after death. Prak sharir vimokshanat, Bhashyakar writes, iha ev jivan ev, while living here only. Vegam is there. Veg means impulse, where you become obsessed, possessed. You don't thing. Why he did like that? I cannot get out from here. You are losing your overall picture. You are using the vision of infinite. Therefore, people like to go on the sea beach. Why? Because they see everything, all big ocean they see. Oh, so big expanse is there. You scan your eyes, all around waves are there. Kitna bada hai ocean. In the room you see only 4 walls. And this kitchen is not clean, that is not clean. Har samay to you see Jeev Srishti, you don't see Ishwar Srishti. So those who go for a spacewalk, you read their interviews. They say we saw the earth like a ball, like orange is there. Whole earth is seen like orange. In the space, lot of nice things are there. Spacewalk is there. You can walk out. You can go out of your, what is it called? Shuttle. Space shuttle is there. And there is no gravitational effect. You can't fall down. And station is there. Station of the shuttle is there. So it is parked there. There is no ground but it is parked. And they go out to see. In the night they see the earth is there. They see the moon is there. Very big eyes are there. So when you have a very big vision, in that vision you see moksha, rebirth, God, Brahmand. This person was somebody else's wife. This is Jeev, this is Jagat. But when you are kami krodhi, when you become very obstinate with your attachment and aversion, the biggest loss is that you go in your own shell. You suffer from that issue from which nobody is suffering. And you enjoy that issue foolishly which nobody is enjoying. Your enjoyment is not the God's enjoyment, community's enjoyment, Guru's enjoyment. Your suffering is not God's suffering. Like the what worm is enjoying, you are not enjoying. What worm is suffering from, you are not suffering from. Your enjoyment should merge with the totality. Then the poison goes away. Okay. To control this absence of infinite view in me mind, that is called your sadhana. I don't want to lose this mood of the satsang. The satsang time joy and non-satsang time joy are very different. Issues come up. Here all the vasanas, kam, krodh, anxiety, fear, all as if it is I'm in a different world totally. No tension. Moment I go out, I will be a different person. It will take 5 minutes to change my mind. I don't want to be like that. Because here the scripture is there, Guru is there, text is there. They are trying to give the message. So bigger thoughts are given to you. The moment we are left to ourselves, we are gone. If the children are in the house and you go and they are very quiet, something is wrong. Moment the children you leave for themselves, they will do something wrong. They will fight, they will create something, will break here and there. ऐसा कुछ हो जाए कि हम छोटे न बने अपने सोच में. I can still see the infinite. Therefore, Bhagavan was smiling. When Arjun was crying, starting, Ashru Purna Kuleksharam, Bhagavan was smiling. Tamu Vaja Rishikesha Prasanni Bharata. He didn't say, but Bhagavan was saying, what is death? Million times I break the cosmos only. Shivji drowns everybody in the whole pralay. What is 6 billion population? It goes into totally all jal gaya. Whole ocean is dried up by the sunlight. ये क्या छोटा मोटा COVID है? Only 1-2 people are million have passed, but whole cosmos is finished. So Bhagavan laughs when one mosquito dies and you are crying. Or my mother will die, or my father, uncle will die. Bhagavan was laughing. He said, in me, many times cosmoses have come and it has died. I have such a big eyes. Spiritual person eyes are very big. His background is very vast. His thinking is very deep. And in that depth and background, he thinks, he works. Therefore, he is not tense. Tension is the name of you see something very small, then only you get tense. Om Har Namah Parvati Pate Har Har Mahadev Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyade Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah.
Narayan Vasudeva, He Nath 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 Narayan Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva, 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 He Nath Narayan